Check it. Alright guys, what is up? You are back for another video of DataZero. In this video, we're going to be looking at why I think Bitcoin is going on a bull run based off the charts, facts, and technicals and fundamentals. And another reason, which is a little bit more speculative, but there is a Bitcoin ETF and it's possibly getting approved in January, which could be a huge catalyst as well. So I did want to mention it, but it is a little bit more speculative. But we're going to be looking at realistic price targets and realistic reasons why Bitcoin is going on in a Bitcoin bull run. You do not want to miss a second of this video. It's cram-packed full of information you need to know, especially if you hold crypto and play in the crypto market or hold Bitcoin. Without wasting any more of your precious time, let's go ahead and hop in the charts, the facts, and the data. Let's go. Alright guys, what is up? You are back for another video with DataZero. In this video, we're going to be looking at a Bitcoin price target video. I believe Bitcoin is about to go on a bull run. I'm going to briefly explain why. Most of you guys will probably know if you watch my channel for the past couple of days, but I constantly have new subscribers, so I'm going to get everyone on the up and up on that. I'm going to briefly describe that, and then I'm also going to show you Bitcoin price targets for this bull run. So, main reasons why I think Bitcoin is going into a bull run. And before I start this video is not financial advice and should not be taken as such. Please do your own research and due diligence before buying any stock or crypto asset. With that being said, let's go ahead and hop in the charts, the facts, and the data. Now, this is going to be realistic price targets. It's not going to be based off of speculation. It's going to be based off of things that I can see on the charts, the facts, and the data. Let's go ahead and hop in and show you guys what's going on. So I'm just going to open up a few sites. The first site I'm going to open up is CoinGecko. It's going to be CoinGecko, and basically, or you could use CoinMarketCap, but I just want to show you that Bitcoin dominance is up. It's at 48%. You can see it up here at the top of the screen. Also, you can see that there's a fixed supply of about 21 million coins. So there is an absolute limit of 21 million coins for BTC. Max supply right here, 21 million coins. That means there could be no more coins created. There is a halving, which is when the hash rate of Bitcoin gets cut in half. That is coming up in about April of 2024. Normally, when we have a halving, Bitcoin seems to go on a run. Bitcoin basically has these methodical planned bull runs. They have a nice healthy bull run, then a pullback, a nice healthy bull run, then a pullback, a nice healthy bull run, and then they pull back. Now, every time we have these halvings, we seem to have a rally. You can already see that Bitcoin is starting to rally. We had this rising wedge here, but we did break out of it. It looks like we're breaking to the upside as of now. It still possibly could be in play. And I do think Bitcoin is due for a pullback based on RSI on the smaller time frames. Here on the monthly time frame, though, here are the key reasons why I think Bitcoin is going into a bull run other than the halving, and because of other indications such as if you look at some of the Bitcoin charts, I don't really want to pull it up because it kind of messes with OBS when I record, but I will just try to see if I can find it here. But basically Bitcoin is in a very good buy zone. So let me just go ahead and see if I can see it. But if you look at the rainbow chart, Bitcoin is in a very good buy zone. This blue and light blue zone is the fire sale and the buy sale. You can see it says buy and then fire sale. I was accumulating in the fire sale range. It is now in the buy range, but it is now in a very, very good range. Historically, over time, if you look at the bigger picture, which is what you always want to look at, it's very, very good ranges to be buying Bitcoin. That's another reason why I think Bitcoin is going into another bull run. It went deep, even underneath the fire sale territory when it was at 15K. And even after all those collapses, that's as far as it would go down. It wouldn't go down anymore. That's when I figured that was the bottom. That's when I was accumulating under 15K and warning everybody that saying, hey, Bitcoin under 30K is a good buy, not financial advice, in my personal opinion. And I did accumulate a large amount of Bitcoin there, and I am up greatly off of that trade, which I'm very satisfied with. Now, you guys can see that there's buy down here at these lower levels. I think these buy orders here at 18 were over bearish. There were ones waiting for Bitcoin to crash back down. I don't think Bitcoin is going to be crashing back down. If it did crash back down, it would definitely find support at about 30K. The fact that it broke above 30K and is now holding these levels is when I said Bitcoin would be officially starting to get into bull run territory. It finally broke above that level and is now maintaining that levels. As far as the monthly MACD is green. That is a correlation of bull runs. As you guys can see, normally when we get that green monthly MACD, we have runs up, green monthly MACD, run up, green monthly MACD, run up. Each of these runs, even though these look small, they were thousands and thousands and thousands of percents of gains. This one was that couple 1,000%, this one was, and this one's was 1,000% of gains as well. Even though they look small compared to this one, these ones were very big moves as well. This is when it literally went from like 0 to up to about like $12,000. Yeah, 0 to like $18,000, and then it went up to about $14,000 here, from all the way down to 3,000. So huge move, guys, when we get this green monthly MACD. Now, if we go ahead and pop on another indicator, the super trend, and then just go down to the, and we have a buy signal on the monthly time frame. Guys, this is huge. These monthly MACD in the buy signal on the monthly time frame, this is a brand new buy signal. That's why I'm excited. I just seen this. Look at these correlations. These normally correlate with bull runs, guys. It's pure indications of bull runs. And if we go down to the weekly time frame, we also have a buy signal as well. These buy signals on the weekly time frame normally correlate with very, very large movements on Bitcoin as well. As you guys can see, we got one here, we got one here, we got one here, and we got one back here, and we got one back here. But the monthly buy signal is even more big, guys. So again, Bitcoin clearly is going to go on a bull run, in my personal opinion. 2024 having coming up, and the fact that inflation is still going out of control, the fixed cap of 21 million coins, I believe that Bitcoin is going to be the ultimate asset, and it's going to see an absolute moonshot run on this particular bull run. We're already at 43K, not very far away from the top of about 69K. So here are the price targets for Bitcoin based off the charts and the facts and the data, without getting too speculative. Now, there's some theories out there using mathematicals and stuff like that. If I were to use a simple falling wedge tactic, so you have your falling wedge, you can see your falling wedge right here. If you take your high from your low, that will give you a pull, and then if you take your pull to your breakout point, that will give you a possible price target. That price target puts us at about 80K. There's also mathematical strategies that put us at a price target of 80K as well. So 80K is going to be my minimum. Okay, I'm going to give you a low, a medium, and a high for Bitcoin. Okay, just like I did for the AMC and GME video, I'm going to do a low, medium, high for Bitcoin. And the minimum I think Bitcoin bull run is going to be is 80K. So let's go ahead and put our first level at 80K for the Bitcoin price targets. Again, I can't even go up that high, guys. I can't even go up that high. So we're going to have to mark it on here. I'm just going to mark it white, and that is our first one. On the other video, I did it on TradingView, but I will type it on here. Bitcoin price target. So I'm just going to type PT to keep it quick. PT number 1, 80K, guys, and that is the low end. And this is just based off technicals, charts, facts, and data. We can also see that we have sell walls here at about 50 to 60K. So I do think we will like pull back. What I think we're gonna pull back to is maybe like even all the way down to 30K after we, because you can see, I'm not gonna get into technicals and all that just here, but on the weekly and daily MACD or RSI is getting pretty high. So I believe we are going to see a pullback to about 30K, 32K, 35K in that range. And then after that, I think we're going to continue up to about this 50K and then see a little bit more pullback and then break through that. But I think the first target for Bitcoin is going to be 80K at this point in time. So that is based off the falling wedge breakout and the sell walls that we see. Also mathematical strategies. I didn't make the mathematical strategies, so I'm not claiming them. You can check out a great channel called Crypto University. He's talking about an 80K level as well, and he talks about all that. So I'm not going to claim all of that. This is just based off of the falling wedge that I've seen and the sell walls as well. And then we can also look at Fibonacci retracements on here to show you possible, or Fibonacci's extensions to show you possible confluence of those levels. So let's go ahead and see if the Fibonacci extension can give us any confluence of that level. So again, you want to take your low to your high, and then to your next low. And normally you're going to return to your golden 618, which is at about 50K. And then you have, of course, that top level at that 80K. Again, more confluence as well, 80K for that bull run. So where is the next level? That's going to be my minimum, okay? That's going to be my minimum price target for where I think the bull run can go, okay? So I think we are going to go past 60K, and I think 80K is a very realistic price target. Now, if things start to go down the drain and things go down the path that I think they're going to go down, I believe that we might see a market capitulation, market start to crash, market could start to pull back. I believe that gold, oil, and stuff like that is about to do very well. If we see this situation occur, I'm going to give you the nice price target, or the next price target. Also, inflation is not getting any better. If we look at the M2 money supply, you can see that they so we type in US M2 money supply, and this is why I brought up the fixed coins, because the thing that we measure Bitcoin in is in dollars. And if dollars keep inflating, that means the value is going to keep going down. So that means that the thing that we measured in is losing value, while that is going to increase in value. So that means that the exponential growth is going to be even more, if that makes sense. So we can see that we printed a ton of money in 2021. Right here, you can see we had this huge upspurt right here in 2020, around the C-flu time, and all of that caused all of the inflation we're seeing. They're saying inflation is going down on the CP Live, but we all know that's not true. We can see it at the pump, the gas station, everyday life, rent, and everything else, car insurance. So inflation is very, very high. I believe that it is going to continue to be the trend. I think it's going to continue to be high. And if that is the case, the 21 million coins having a fixed cap is going to come into play. And if the crypto bull market goes the way I think it's going to go, my next price target is going to be at 100K, guys, 100K. So these are the low, medium, and high ranges for the Bitcoin bull run. I do think we're going to break a new high. Also because we made a uptrend and we held the previous level of support. So you can see this line here. This is the previous massive bull run that we had. We held that as support and bounced off of that. So we made a lower high. We made a falling wedge, which is a bullish continuation pattern. I talk about this all the time. You have an uptrend. And then you have a falling wedge, and then you have another uptrend. So you have uptrend, falling wedge, and then the uptrend, which equals a higher high. And this is why I believe Bitcoin can hit 80K. But my next target is going to be 100K for BTC. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the next price target for BTC on the medium level. Price target number 2 is going to be 100K. Or, so price target, so PT number 1 is 80K. PT number 2 is 100K. And these are realistic price targets in my personal opinion. Let's go ahead for the high. So we have low, medium, and high. Let's go ahead and finish up for the high range on where I think this thing could go. And again, this is the high range. This is getting kind of speculative. This is getting kind of out there. But let's say 2024, and I could pull up the chart if I can find it here. I'm going to quickly try to find it here. Let's say 2024, they lower the Fed fund rates, okay? And we go into a recession. And I'll show you why we normally go into a recession after we see an elevated rate raise, and then they plateau, which they're doing right now, and then we see a decline, and explain my logic behind this. But let's say 2024 is as bad as I think it could possibly be. So every time rates go up, they plateau, and then they come down. Every time they come down, we go into a recession. These gray blocks are the recession. The blue line is the rates. You can see that rates go up, they plateau, they come down, recession. This happened in 2000. This happened in 1990. This happened in around 2008. Rates go up, they plateau, they go down, rates get cut. And a lot of people think rates getting cut means the market goes on a bull run. Normally we go into recession, especially if all the geopolitical conflict and stuff going on right now. We could see some crazy things going on, and that all those things would help Bitcoin as well. And again, I'm not trying to put out doom and gloom. I'm just saying in this scenario, Bitcoin could see exponential prices, and I'm explaining why I'm about to give the next price target. But we are having rates raised. They're at plateaued at about 5.5 right now. What happens if they get cut in 2024? We could possibly go into the recession like history shows, and that could send Bitcoin absolutely skyrocketing, giving us our next price target number 3. So we're going to go ahead and price target number 3 for Bitcoin based off of all of the facts and the data. Again, I believe these are realistic price targets for Bitcoin in the 2024 bull run that I believe is coming. 80, 100K. Let's go ahead and show you guys the last price target for this. It's going to be, believe it or not, 175K. Believe it or not. No, we don't want to go that speculative. We're going to go 150K, keep our conservative, and stay with the theme of the video. So we're going to go 150K. I do believe that is actually a possibility for this Bitcoin bull run. And if it did go to 150K, altcoins would go absolutely insane. Even if it went to 80K, altcoins would go absolutely insane. Altcoins are already starting to see some crazy gains here in crypto land. If you look over the last month, some of these altcoins are up 100%, 130%, 160%, 200%, 300%. Some of these altcoins, 400%. Some of these altcoins are already starting to go crazy. This is already in the month, and Bitcoin is not even really doing anything yet. It has just passed the 30K mark, which is when I've said the bull run is officially starting. Once we come back down and retest that level of support, which I believe we will, it's going to be official. Altcoins are already starting to go crazy. Altcoin season is going to be nuts this bull run. You're going to want to be a part of it. I'm going to start talking about crypto a lot more in this video, guys. You are not going to want to miss it. This is the video. This is everything I have for you. If you found it informative, go ahead and drop a like. Again, you're not going to want to miss the crypto bull run. This is not financial advice. Me personally, I hold 50% Bitcoin in my portfolio and then 50% mix of altcoins. Altcoins can be very, very risky. Bitcoin is the safest in my personal opinion. That's why I hold 50% of it and then dabble in the altcoins. Altcoins can give you more gains, but Bitcoin gives you very, very good gains as well. You can see Bitcoin is up very, very nicely for the year, up 150%. But you can see some of these altcoins doing crazy numbers as well. It's up to you. You have to make your own decisions. This channel is not financial advice. But guys, hopefully you found the video informative. If you did, go ahead and drop a like. This is the Bitcoin bull run price target video. 80K for the first one, 100K for the second one. So low range 80K is where I think we are going. 100K I think we're going, and we're already only 40K from 80. So I think these price targets are very, very realistic for a Bitcoin bull run. 80 being the low range and 150 being the high range, and it could possibly even go higher, especially if things hit the fan and things like gold start taking off. Bitcoin is going to outperform gold. I do believe that. Guys, as always, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out. All right, guys, that was the video. If you found it informative, go ahead and drop a like and then press subscribe for more content like this. Remember, you can check me out on Twitter and Discord for even more DataZero updates. The Discord is $50 for a lifetime invite, but it does pay for itself because I give out profitable trades. Every trade that I've put out so far does not miss. You can ask the people in the Discord. You can go into my live streams, see what people say about it in the chat. You don't have to ask me. If you have any questions, you can ask me up on my email, Instagram, or Twitter. There's all linked down below, so you can hit me up. Very easy to access me, hit me up and talk to me. Go ahead and ask me about it. If you do, I'll send you payment information or answer your question. Payment is via PayPal or Cash App. Once you make payment, I will send you the link to give you access, as easy as that. And then you can see the signal, special technical analysis, and join in this exclusive community. As always, y'all, I appreciate you. If you watch to the end, stay safe, make money. Peace out.